It's quite difficult to grasp how much of the media is now problematic due to grifting, which is the act of gaining money, influence, or power through deceit, manipulation, or insincere persuasion, often by posing in a true believer in a cause when actually not. In the political and media sphere, grifters sell outrage or ideological loyalty, not because they believe in the message, but because it's profitable. Remember that. They know what they are saying is bollox and untrue, but why do they do it? Because it makes them money. A media grifter, by definition, is someone who pretends to inform, but actually performs to monetize. They're like the street magicians of the digital age, except instead of pulling coins from your ear, they pull outrage from thin air and ask you to like, share, and subscribe for more. In the complex landscape of modern information ecosystems, the rise of grifters represents a profound and dangerous phenomenon. This issue cuts across both legacy media and new media, exacerbating social fragmentation and deepening distrust. In a just and rational world, media grifters would be museum exhibits, fossilized next to telegraphs, MySpace, and Stegosaurus. But instead, they are louder than ever, fueled by algorithms, self-righteousness, and a disturbing amount of energy drinks. Understanding the broader implications of this trend requires not just examining the actors involved, but also the structural conditions that allowed them to thrive, both of which we'll get more into with multiple follow-up episodes in this Problem with the Media Insight series, which will orbit exclusively around this issue. Legacy media, meaning talking heads on old-school traditional television, once seen in the past as a relatively stable institution that upheld journalistic standards, had not escaped the temptation of grift. As traditional revenue models collapsed under the weight of internet disruption, many outlets pivoted towards sensationalism, partisanship, and outrage bait to capture dwindling attention spans. The pursuit of clicks and ratings turned some respected journalists and commentators into entertainers first and fact-finders second. In this environment, grifting often takes the form of selectively framed narratives and misleading headlines, not to mention tribalistic pandering, all to sustain the illusion of authority and maintain economic viability. If you thought this was bad on legacy media with commercial breaks, whoa, have we ever gone through the looking glass with it in new media ecosystems now, particularly in the realm of things such as podcasts, video platforms, and newsletters. Initially promoted to be a corrective force, more decentralized, authentic, and free from corporate bias, however, it became quickly clear that decentralization alone could not inoculate against human frailty and greed. Many independent voices soon realized that sensationalism sells too, if not even more. With lower barriers to entry and fewer formal checks, a new breed of grifter emerged. Self-stylized truth-tellers who weaponized faux expertise for clout, donations, and subscription fees. The irony is painful. In trying to escape institutional rot, many audiences ran headfirst into the arms of these individual opportunists. Its corrosive consequences erode the public's ability to distinguish between credible information and manipulation, regardless of where it's coming from. It deepens polarization as each tribe becomes more entrenched in preferred sources of outrage. Most tragically, it shifts the collective attention away from systematic reforms into endless battles over manipulated and manufactured cultural grievances, and worst of all, faux culture wars. Because who needs facts when you have a ring light, a bad tone of voice, and most of all, a sugar daddy and a bunch of crap to sell?